Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com, coverage of the Chicago Pro, but we're in Atlanta, Georgia, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Standing here with a guy a lot of people are waiting to see, 212 competitor Austin Karr from Las Vegas, Nevada. This was supposed to be a blowout for Keon, of course, because he's a big name, but I started seeing some pictures of this guy recently, and I'm like, I don't know, I think it's going to be a little tougher show than I thought it was going to be, yeah. Right. First of all, what is it like? Because I know just the past couple weeks, you've been getting a lot of buzz, whereas a month ago, if I said your name, people would be like, who?
Right.
Austin?
Yeah.
But what's it like to so quickly to have people talking about you?
You know what? I dedicate that to my coach, Justin Miller. He's put me on the map. But you know what? We made the changes, and that's what you guys are seeing, and that's what we're going to bring to the stage on tomorrow. So it's actually surreal, to be honest with you. But you know what? I've always loved the limelight, and I mean spotlight, so I'm ready for it. Yeah. Totally ready for the stage, and totally ready to get my name out there and be a top pro in the IFBB.
Yeah, the craziest thing is we just did a Ron Line report, and I should have watched it. If not, go back and watch that on the YouTube channel. Yeah, right. You didn't do your first competition until 2017?
Well, I did an NPC show in 16, and I won the overall, and then I think 17, that's when my dad had passed away. Yeah. So I did the classic in USA's, and then I said, you know what, remember you put the post out, I had too big of legs, so I said, screw this, we're going to bodybuilding, and then I won the light heavyweights at North Americans the following year, and from there it's been just pro shows. So
we don't want to talk about your legs too much, but yeah, what he's talking about is at the 2017 USA that Lunsford won, classic physique was up, and I'm looking at all the guys, and I had no idea who you were, but I took a picture of this one guy just to show, because there was a lot of guys that move up from men's physique to classic, and the legs aren't where they need to be yet. I said, this is what your legs should be like if you're in classic, which is, they don't need to be that big, but is he going to drop? Can you see it? Yeah, this is ridiculous. Tom who? Yeah, I mean, those are like open legs, but you know what? 212 guys pack as much muscle, if not more. Right. And that's another thing is, 212, you might not be hanging around long, right?
Yeah, I'm right on the verge of 5'9", so I love 212. I just, I don't see myself growing and staying in that weight class, because if it's not going to be healthy to keep my weight down, I'd rather just grow. And I think I got enough frame to put on at least 20 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds. But it's going to be conditioned tomorrow.
What did you weigh as a classic competitor?
I think it was 185.
Wow.
But I wasn't. I was half the size. I was like a baby. I was a baby. So
your legs weren't half the size.
My legs have always been big. I've always genetically have big legs. But the problem with me is just genetically, I had to bring up the upper body to match the legs. So it's coming. Yeah.
If you find out, you got to tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean. You'll see what the upper body's matching more. So
no, I mean if you see the progress pictures, what's your Instagram?
It's IFBB Pro Austin K. That's it.
Oh, okay. No ARR. Also, A Strong Spirit is his coach. Justin always throws up awesome progress pictures.
Come in here.
Get in here, you. As long as he doesn't cover my good side, he's okay. Yeah. Justin Miller, everybody.
We're both good sides, right?
No. This is you guys have two good sides. Tell me about this guy's potential, because up until a year or two ago, I don't think anybody was talking about Austin Karr, knew who he was, but it's starting. The buzz is starting. People are seeing the pictures, the videos, and you've worked with some people with tremendous potential before. How would you rate this guy's potential?
Very high. I mean, he has incredible legs, wide structure, wide back, great arms. I mean, it's every bodybuilder, he has things that he has to improve, but the potential's right there. I mean, I think he's this year top call out Olympia.
Yeah.
And I think like he said, he is his ambition is really to go to open. So at his height, with his structure, he can do it. It's just going to take him time to compete against the mass monsters there, but not too much time. I mean, he's got a lot of potential, and I think you're going to see big things out of Austin.
There were some other shows. We haven't had a lot of shows this year. Obviously, a lot of them got canceled stuff, but he waited until the very last chance to qualify for the Olympia.
Yeah.
last possible chance. Yeah. Was that intentional, or is that just the way it worked out?
It was actually we were getting ready because he has a show that he promotes in Las Vegas,
right,
with November 7th. So we were actually going to do something after that. So this way he'd get the show behind him, so then he could just go and compete and not have the worry of the show on his shoulders. But he was getting in shape so fast that we started discussing, hey, what about doing the Chicago? Yeah. So, and that's kind of it was an organic thing, yeah.
And I think it's all working out. It looks like it's all coming to plan. I mean, look at the guy.
Yeah, he looks good. He's going to have a good showing, tomorrow. And like I said, I mean, you never know how these things go on, but I think that if he qualifies tomorrow and wins this competition, which he has a good chance to, I think you'll see him as a top call out Mr. Olympia guy this year. But I think eventually you're going to see him as an open bodybuilder, if I had to guess.
Yeah. I mean,
because I'm tall and he makes me look short.
Would you say you're tall? None of us are tall here.
How tall are you, Rod?
On a good day,
5'8"?
I like to tell people I was 5'8". Oh, you shrunk. Yeah, you'll shrink eventually. Don't worry, it's going to happen. Keep squatting, dude. Don't get old. That's the thing. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he has as good a chance as anybody. I mean, I look at. Right. I'm straight up. I just go by the physiques. I don't care if you're a good person or a piece of crap. I'm just telling you how you look. Structure, shape, muscle bellies. It's all there. No weak body parts. Yeah. So I'm very interested to see how you stack up.
Thank you.
And he's got a strong purpose behind him. I always look at athletes and I look at what drives them, what motivates them, not just how their muscles look. And I think that you're going to see big things out of Austin. Yeah. He's like it's like anything. You have to cultivate it. It's like and we were talking about it yesterday. It's like talking about being perfect, and there's no such thing as perfect. Perfection's the lowest standard because it's something that you can never reach. And in bodybuilding, there's nobody that's perfect. You can step off the stage after you win the Mr. Olympia and talk to your coach about the flaws that you have that you want to improve on. So it's about excellence. It's about being the best that you can be. But I think that, Austin has good drive behind him, good motivation, and you're going to see big things from him in the future.
Looking very much forward to this because, Tampa wasn't paying that much attention. I don't know, I was probably eating or something when you were up there last. Right. You looked really good, but this is not the guy I remember from last year's Tampa at all. This is a much better bodybuilder, much better. Yeah. So, guys, check him out. 212 is up tomorrow, right?
212's tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Classic and 212. All my guys are tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool. So then you can party tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Where are we going? Anyway, so that's it. Check them out tomorrow. The 212 division here at the Chicago Pro in Atlanta. Austin Karr with a K, K-A-R-R. Be on the lookout for this guy. He is good. And that's it. For muscledevelopment.com, Ron Harris. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.
Bam.
Thank you.